hot dog? No. Yeah, I was trying a new intro. Probably not. Yeah, so today was an interesting day. I actually went somewhere. I left my room. It was exciting. I took the bus to Mount Roskill? I don't know how I would say it like in my sounds because everybody says it in their sounds here, which are different than what my sounds usually are, so I never know how to say it. But it's not in this area, so yeah, it was an adventure, so yeah, I actually went to TearFund, New Zealand, to sign up to volunteer, so that's super exciting. I'm going to volunteer. They have a couple different things going on there, but it's a Christian nonprofit that helps out poor communities just in a bunch of different countries. They have what is it called? Partner, maybe, with Compassion International. Yes, Compassion International for their child sponsorship program, and so TearFund handles all of the Compassion International's child sponsorship here in New Zealand. So I will be doing a lot of paperwork with processing letters, going to the children or going to the sponsors from the children, and handling all that kind of stuff. Technically it's boring, but I'm really excited to help out. I've been looking at helping them out for months. When I started looking at New Zealand, they just kept popping up, so I'm like, let's volunteer, give me something to do, and also, it allows me to kind of rub elbows with some people that can help me help steer me in the right direction for whatever it is that God has me to do. Not really sure what that is yet. I believe it will be in that arena, in the faith-based nonprofit arena. So that is what I'm looking to do. So had to go up there today, and yeah, you know, hours on the bus, which is super fun. Yeah, and so I was actually on the way back. It was so weird. So with everything happening with Charlie Hebdo shootings and the just stuff going on in Nigeria, which are the two incidences that I kind of read up on, I don't really have a way to listen to the news. I used to listen to the radio, but I have no car, so can't listen to the radio. Can't listen to the news on the radio, so I need to just start listening to the radio on the internet, or just find written online, you know, news outlet. So let me know if there's one that you really like. Post it down below. So yeah, I'm looking for, I've never really had to kind of keep up this way, so something new. But those two situations, I don't know, they've really been kind of heavy on me. I'm sure they're probably big in the press and the media right now. I haven't really seen, you know, I haven't been inundated with all the details and all of that kind of stuff. I just read up one night on both of them because a friend of mine mentioned them in a conversation, and I wasn't familiar. But that night, oh man, I just cried. I just bawled. I literally bawled for a while about just the suffering and, you know, the families who have lost loved ones and just all the hatred, all the killing and all of that in God's name. Like, it's very disturbing for me to see that. And it's so interesting. I'm going to start crying. I've seen it before. I don't know if it's because I know the fast, the TV fast, not watching TV for a year has completely desensitized me. And at the beginning of 2014, towards the beginning of the fast, I was asking God to increase my compassion, make me compassionate. You know, I realized that I was a nice person, but I wasn't very compassionate, and I wanted to be compassionate. And so, yeah, so when you ask, you get it. And my heart was broken. And still is over the violence. And it's like, it just makes it worse that it's in God's name. Because I truly believe that God is love, and it's not inaccurate. There's so many people who see God in such a skewed light, see God in such a perverted view, and it breaks my heart, literally breaks my heart. I can't stand it, because that's not who God is, and that's not His desire to see this, and it's just not what it is about. And you know, I truly believe that God is love, and that is what God wants us to know and to realize and to just show His people. And I was just praying and asking God, just praying for all the people involved, and I was asking God, like, what do you want me to do? What do you want us to do? What do you want us, just people? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? And I just kept feeling God just saying, show them me. Show them my love, and I will do it. You know, and so I don't know why this keeps coming up in this way, but today I was on my way back from TearFund and sitting on a station. So I had to take a bus from TearFund office to like a train station, and then train station back over here. So I'm sitting at the train station waiting for my bus, and a man, it's just amazing how this happens. A man comes up to me, and he's like, do you have like 3 minutes to watch this video? And he has like an iPad mini in his hand. He's like, do you have 3 minutes to watch this video? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. And he was saying something about why there's disasters in the world and why there's like all these horrible things. And the video starts going into all these horrible natural disasters and all these horrible things that have happened, and just kind of showing the deterioration, yes, of the world and all of these horrible things happening. And it just, again, struck me. And I'm sure, because he asked me if I was attending a church, and I said, yeah. And I told him, and he didn't know it, but I'm sure he was going to go into something. I don't know what religion he was. I don't know if he was Jehovah's Witness or Muslim or Christian or Buddhist. I don't know what he was. But my bus pulled up, and I had to give, the video wasn't even done. I had to give back the iPad. I'm like, I'm sorry, this is my bus. And he was like, so do you want to know why? And I said, well, yeah. I said, actually, you know, I'm studying at a Bible college, and I just kind of walked off. So anyway, it just kind of stuck with me, and it just hit me. Wow, why am I keep being surrounded by these questions of these horrible things. For some reason, God wants me to deal with it. Some reason He wants me to address it. I really feel that He's steering me in the way of doing international work to address. Obviously, I can't address it all, but I definitely want to work in a capacity that is going to address some of these issues. Any of these issues would be great, because I just feel like I can't go back to ignoring them. I'm gonna cry. I can't go back to living my life as if they don't exist, like so far away from it. And maybe you post something on Facebook, or maybe you give money, which is, I'm not downing it at all, but you're still so far away. It was such a blessing to see how many children, 12,500 children all over the world are being sponsored from people here in New Zealand, which is amazing. And these children would not have an education, sometimes food, clothing, just things that we consider basics. And we get so desensitized to it all. While we're clothed and bathed and full and in our homes, we watch fake lives and talk about celebrities and other people's lives, and I'm not trying to down anybody, but for me, I can't go back. I know this is the direction that I'm heading, and that this is where God wants me to be helping people directly, helping children and families directly through international work of some kind. I'm not sure exactly. But yeah, I feel myself being not only pulled, but being pushed. And so, yeah, it's quite an emotional time of transition, because it's so big, and I feel like, what can I do to make a difference? And God keeps assuring me that it's Him who makes the difference, and I just have to be obedient. So yeah, very interesting day today. I'm not gonna cry anymore. So yeah, I just thought I'd update you guys. I'll just kind of give more updates as you go, and so you can keep track of everything that is happening with me. So I will see you guys next time. Hopefully there won't be tears. There might be, though. No guarantees. Alright guys, bye. Have a good one.